last work we should just mention is the pillows. So, HaeAhn.
Well, this is a very fresh observation that I'm making at this moment, which is that so these the ceramic pillows that are on this toy bed under the black living room table, coffee table, are based on Tang Dynasty pillows that were ceramic. So it's shaped in that way to hold certain kind of hairstyle. And so I'm kind of noticing all these kind of like obsession and the desire and the aspiration around owning and kind of, you know, having status and all that, you know, it's about that moral story about how it's empty, all of that kind of those greed or desire is in a way meaningless, and so I'm kind of thinking about the emptiness inside the ceramic pillows today. And yesterday when we were having a private tour, Amy pointed to the view of the outside, and she called it a hole of debt. So, you know, we're thinking about how this debt economy is you know, kind of built on this emptiness that is, you know, kind of an illusion. And I really appreciate that Amy was able to really address what's going on within Richmond and bring that context really alive into this exhibition.
The pillows are based on this story called The World Inside a Pillow, which is a Tang Dynasty story about a man who is poor, and so he complains to this Taoist monk that he met that, you know, he has all these problems in his life, he's not happy, etc. And then the Taoist monk gives him a pillow to sleep on, and he falls asleep, and then he has this dream where he lives an entire lifetime as a rich person, and it's filled with problems, it's filled with different and maybe even more numerous problems, and then he wakes up and he realizes that it was only a dream and it was only one evening, but he has this feeling of having lived an entire different lifetime. And so there was something really cool, like beyond the morality of that tale, which is quite obvious, there's something really cool about these stories from the Tang Dynasty where, you know, in one moment you can experience a whole other lifetime, and time is elastic and not just, you know, how you know, colonial structures have structured time in this way that's very linear and broken up.
And the space being kind of fluid, the space being fluid and non-linear, because the man actually crawls into that pillow, and so he lives a whole life inside that pillow. And I think that the time-space kind of expansion and shrinkage, like all of that is a fascinating story.